Welcome, coaches and players, to the 2021 fall season of Western Michigan Esports League. We're super excited to have you here. After last season, we've made some improvements. And so we put this video together just to kind of explain what you can look forward to and what our new season will look like. I'm Matt Smith with Jonathan Eaton. And we are going to run you through some things you need to know. So let me share my screen and we can get started. So first of all, I'd like to welcome all the new members to the Western Michigan Esports League. Life Tech Academies has joined us this year. I'm super excited about having them on board. We've also got 3 or 4 schools that are joining us. And so I just want to say thank you for joining us. You'll see that I hope that we're pretty welcoming, and we try to communicate as well as we can to make sure everybody's on the same page. If you know of any schools in your area that are thinking about wanting to join an esports league, we'd be happy to have them. Just have them get in contact with myself or with Jono, and we can get them up to date and in the system. I think there's some important points that we need to make. First of all, our dates for the fall season are November 1st through December 17th. That puts us at a 6-week schedule, 6 weeks of games, and the Thanksgiving break is off. So we've made sure that we've got our break off, and then the holiday season will be done before that starts. As everything that we've done with this league last year, it's kind of learn by doing. And so we did an 8-week season last year. We decided that maybe 6 was better for us. And so we're trying out this range of times for the fall league. We do want to do a fall and a spring league. So there will be another league coming up this year. We've got new games and old games with a new twist this year for our format. We're going to do Rocket League as we did last year, but this time we're going to do 2s instead of 3s. We're doing Fortnite again. This time it's duos. And we're excited to bring Super Smash Brothers Ultimate to our students. Again, this is new for us and probably new for a lot of you. So we're going to go through what that looks like, setting up matches and competing. Speaking of setting up matches, well, we are going to go through what that looks like for coaches and for players. We've got some playthroughs, or I would say actually startup or getting started videos that we've added to this that we're really excited about to help you get into the game. I want to talk about player expectations and then briefly kind of talk about the website a bit. First up is Rocket League. Like I said, this is a 2s format. Rocket League happens on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. So if you are a Rocket League player, pencil your Tuesdays for 4. That's the time you want to show up. If you are unfamiliar with how to connect to Rocket League or how to get started and match up with your opponent, then you're going to want to watch the video coming up next.
The first thing we're going to do is open up the Epic Games launcher. Once opened, the default screen will be in the store like this. You'll head to your library. You'll find Rocket League, and you'll click on it to launch it. You click on it anywhere, and it will open it up. Alright, so this is the home screen of Rocket League. In order to get to a custom game, we'll click play here. Custom games in the bottom right. Private match is the one we're looking for. If you are hosting the match, you'll click create private match here. If you're looking to join the match, you'll do join private match. So here's the create side for you. You'll create. I like to do Champions Field Arena. Joinable by name, password. Then you'll click on your team settings here. You can see here we have the 2 school names. You can change the default colors as well based on the school. I like doing that. Adds a little bit of flavor. Mutator settings, you make sure these are all just restore default. They should be default when you first boot the game as well. Make sure the region is US West as well. And then you'll go ahead and joinable by name, password. Set that to correct. When you go to create the match is when it'll ask for the password. This is where you'll put in the lobby name and then the password that you want. Password is cap sensitive. I typically do the password something really easy. This is just a capital letter F, so people know how to get in there. Then you create match. Once you've created this match, once it loads in, that's when you'll send the information to the other people, and then their students and your students will join in. Everybody will join in on the spectating side. Make sure that nobody joins the lobby till everybody's ready, or nobody joins the teams until everybody's ready, because it will start the game a couple seconds after somebody joins a team. So they'll have your teams pick which side they're on. They'll click it. As you can see here, once somebody comes in, I'm getting a couple seconds later, the match will start itself. So even if there's only one person in the game out of the 6, the match will start. So make sure that everybody's ready in the lobby before you go ahead and have somebody join a team. And then if you are looking to join the match, I'll show you what that looks like. So we'll go to play, custom games, private match, join private match, and this is where you'll type in this is where the other one that I was joining was FSU, and then the password there, and you click join. Obviously there's none ready, so I won't be able to join that there, but that's where you'll type in the information. So it's these two on the side: create private match, join private match. The LAN ones are only for in-person stuff there.
Next, we have Fortnite, and a little different than last year where we did bigger games. We have duos. We're really fortunate to be able to host a lobby for Fortnite, and so we're able to offer you some interactive gameplay in a little bit different way than you normally would see. Fortnite is on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Again, here's a video showing you how to connect to Fortnite.
Alright, for Fortnite, make sure you open up the Epic Games Launcher. It'll start here on this main page. What you'll do is you'll head over here to your library. You'll find Fortnite, and then you'll open it up. So once we click on that, I already have it running, so it will open up to this main menu here. And then the way that we're going to get into a custom lobby, so the way we do this is a custom lobby with only people who have the password. All the teams will join the same lobby, all the duos will join the same lobby, and then we'll drop into the match together. So they'll go here to change. Make sure you set that custom key. This custom key is just going to be Ferris, F-E-R-R-I-S, all caps. Click accept, and then duos, and then that's when they'll click play. And once they play for it, that means they're queued up for it. I will be the person running the lobby, so I'll have to wait till I see everybody in queue, and then once I see everybody in queue, I'll click play, and then it will put us into the actual match itself. One thing I need to know for this, though, during the matches during the week, I need to know how many players are going to be playing and how many schools are going to be playing, so that way I make sure I wait till everybody's in the lobby and ready before that I get started and going. And it will be at set times, and I'll be communicating with the coaches to make sure, okay, here's how many schools we have, the lobby is open, people can start joining. Once we hit that number of players, then I will start the lobby there.
And finally, we are excited to offer Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. These matches will be 1v1, and they are on Fridays at 4 p.m. If you are interested in joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, then you're going to want to use the Switch to connect. Here's a video on how to do that now.
Alright, to do Smash Online, so make sure you boot up Smash Brothers. You head to the online part here. You'll do the Smash button here. And then we'll set up a battle arena. So this battle arena is going to be one battle arena for each 1v1 that's going to be happening. You'll click on the battle arena here. You go to the person who's going to be hosting it will be the one to create the arena. And then you'll read the rules that are posted in the rule book there. Visibility would be public, and then format one-on-one. This rule section is where the rules you'll grab from the rule book. Then we'll hit next here. The name of the arena will be it'll be like WMEL is what I'm doing for mine here. You can name this whatever you like as long as it's appropriate. I would name it like your name or your school name versus their school name or whatever it would be there. Click accept. Then here we're going to create the arena. Yep. Now that we're in the arena here, we will head to this code up here in the top right. Right above the hand there is the code that you will give to your opponent to make sure that they can get into the correct arena. Once they're in, the matches are best 2 of 3. So first 1 to 2 out of 3 wins there. And then we'll be doing kind of a bracket style every week where you'll play each other and then you'll kind of move up the bracket. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
For the coaches, there's some important information about setting up your matches. If you have any questions, as it's shown over here on the right side of your screen, you can go into the general chat and ask away. Everybody in general chat will be happy to help you out, from old coaches to new coaches. It's our strong recommendation that you start the communication process before your matches with the other schools, because we have so small of games, duos. You're probably going to have a lot more matches on your hands this season. So normally where you might have 2 or 3 teams, you might see that number increases, which means that communication can probably tend to break down a bit faster. One thing for the new coaches to know, we are all in this together. So if we're scheduled for 4 o'clock, it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes players have other commitments, coaches have other commitments. We just ask that you communicate before those matches, before that day, so that we can set up an alternate plan. You're going to do that in the scheduling section of Discord. If you have something come up that your whole team or maybe a couple of your teams can't play, then you're going to want to make sure that you let everyone know. Jono, what's the best way to do that in the scheduling section?
Yeah, make sure to at the team of the other coach or at the other coaches there, so that way they know. If you just message in there, a lot of times people will miss that. But if you type the at symbol and then their tag, they'll get a notification on the sidebar of Discord, so they'll be more likely to kind of pay attention and notice that. Make sure when you do that, do that as far in advance as you know. If you do it last second, it can be hard. If you're trying to manage all of your teams for that day and you do have 4 or 5 teams, and you're making sure everybody's getting their match, it's easy to miss one of those pings. So if you can do it ahead of time, that's preferable. If you're looking to reschedule completely and ahead of time, you'll have to get both teams' permissions to reschedule that game. So if one team, says, hey, we can make it at 4 and there's no other times that we can make it, then that default time is going to kind of be what we fall back on. But we'd rather play our matches than kind of get forfeits. So most coaches will be happy to work with you and pick another time that works for both teams.
Absolutely. Also, I think I've said it a couple times, but I want to reiterate, we are all very flexible in the West Michigan Esports League. We understand things are going on. And while it's inconvenient, of course, for other people, we are often, 10 minutes ahead or behind schedule, just to make sure everybody gets where they need to be. Lastly, as far as coaches go, please make sure that you get your results after the match. So have a system for the students to check in and to give their match results. So, there's some important information there for us that we need to know. They need to indicate the game, the team that they're with, and then the final score. There aren't, any trophies at the end of this. So winning and losing isn't the real goal here, but it is nice to kind of keep track so that we can all get better and understand, what sort of things we can work on together. So you'll be using those, you'll be using that information as well. For players, your communication tool that you're going to use to communicate with your team is set up by your coach. And so I know a lot of different teams use Discord, some use Google Meets, some even text. So whatever works for you, your coach or advisor will set that up. As far as player expectations, first of all, I want to talk about committing, okay? Committing to this game. If you want to play Rocket League, you have to be able to make sure that you have your Tuesdays open. You have to make sure that you show up on time with your teammate, ready to go. Be preventive, okay, or proactive. Don't be reactive. What that means, check your gear. Is your connection good? Are you able to communicate with your team? Don't come to the party late with no idea, if your system works or not, okay? Esports is very much about making sure that your technology works. So your internet, all of that. That's just an expectation that you come ready to go. Second, be excellent to each other. This is from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. You're probably too young to understand that, but at the West Michigan Esports League, we really push you to represent your school and your team and yourself. What that means is there's no toxicity. Be kind, be an athlete, because that's what you are. You are a student athlete representing your school. And so I think that goes right into the third point, is to work together and improve. You have a teammate in this. You two can spend as much time as you want. That's the beauty of being able to jump online and play whenever. Just set up practice times, set up times where you and your teammate can work together to improve, just to get better, work on your communication, work on your skills as well. And finally, think long-term, okay? There are a lot of schools out there right now that are offering scholarships, a lot of colleges for esports. And it's not too early to start thinking about, what do I want to do when I get to college? Yes, I want this degree or that degree, but esports might be a fun alternative. Well, I shouldn't say alternative, but a fun opportunity for you to continue as you go into, higher education. So think long-term. Finally, our website is up right here. If you have any questions about anything, most likely it's on the website. There's information for parents. There's student waiver forms, the rules of the league, just a bunch of things that are on the website. So if you haven't favorited that website yet, I would recommend it, and make sure that you check it out. I think that's all we have for the video. Hopefully you're up to date with everything that's going on. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. The best way probably would be through esports@ferris.edu. Anything I'm missing, Jono?
No, I'm in the Discord as well. So if you're in the Discord, feel free to ping me anytime. I get back to those as quick as I can. And I'm pretty quick with those. So if you don't hear from me within 24 hours on a weekday, I'd be very surprised. On the weekends, it might take a little longer, but I'll definitely make an exception for anybody in the West Michigan Esports League. I'll be happy to work with you guys, kind of push you to the top of my to-do list.
Awesome. Well, we're very excited to have everybody on board, and we cannot wait to get started. So get those paddles out, shine up those monitors. Let's play a few games. Let's have a good fall season.